Hello and welcome to the July 12th stream of Skin Deep Development. I am Brendan Chun, and today we are gonna work on some Skin Deep stuff. Let me start by showing what we worked on yesterday. Sorry, give me 1 minute to set things up. Come on. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind today. This is not working. All right, it's fine. All right, so let's take a look and see what we got. So we were working on this cable, and when you click on it, kind of zips you up. And it zips you up and down. So it's a nice little way of quickly traveling vertically. All right, there we go. So something I just noticed right now is that if you're looking up at it, it's a little bit disorienting that when you go up, it makes you just stare at the ceiling. It's a little bit weird. You kind of expect it to tilt your view down. So let's do that. All right, and we're going to go here, physics player. I think it's right here. Okay. And we're going to add a call to set view pitch lerp. Look straight. Transition time will be, let's do 700. How about 800? All right, let's try that out. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. Okay, let's take a look at how it looks now. Look up. Hey, it looks pretty good. So now the pitch, the player's view angle, they're looking down, looking up, it'll kind of like level out straight. And that looks a lot nicer. So we're gonna look down, try it again. So it levels out nice and straight. Looks good. All right. Yeah, it feels pretty good now. I like it. All right, let's check that in. Go here and we commit our changes. Double check what we just did. Very nice and easy. What do we call this? Elevator cable. Out. All right. Good. All right. Okay. I think that's pretty much done for now. I think we can do some fancy stuff to it later, but I don't want to spend too much time polishing that up. So we're gonna move on to something else. I thought it'll be fun to try to make a lighter today, because there's lots of dark areas in the game, and it would be nice if the player had a way of illuminating areas. So we are going to try to model out a lighter. Let's see how that goes. So this is the player's view model when they hold a weapon. A lot of stuff going on here. These are all the bones of the gun. I kind of don't need all of this. So we're going to delete all this stuff. Delete, delete, delete. All right, all gone. And now we have a nice fresh model to work with. Let's go to our animation thing. Oh no, this is a mess. Oh, this is really gross. All right, let's just delete everything and hope it works out. All right, give me 1 second. All right, hello, I'm back. Yeah, so this was using an old model, and hopefully it won't cause problems for us in the future. Okay. All right, whatever. That looks fine. Let's continue. Join area. Okay, let's start modeling this lighter. So I have some reference images of the thing I want to make. I thought that looked pretty good, and I thought it would be fun to combine it with this thing. Some kind of combination of these two things. Yeah, let's try this out. Okay, so we are going to make a little rectangle. Is that a good size? Yeah, it's a good size. That's fine. Then we are going to shrink it. Like so. Okay. Let's do some research on red lighters. Is there anything in here that works? All right, maybe this is a fruitless search. Yeah, these results don't really look helpful to what we want. Try that. Trench lighter. Yeah, nothing really catches my eye. What is it? I don't know what a trench lighter is. Let's find out. It looks kind of interesting. Whoa, this person just put their finger on fire. Seems really dangerous. Huh. I do like the look of it, but it doesn't really look like a lighter to me. That sliding thing is kind of nice. Hmm. I'm trying to think of a way to make this, to integrate this in. It does have a really interesting look. I don't know much about cigarette lighters, so I'm a little bit out of my element here. I like it, but it looks too much like a bullet, and so I think it might be kind of confusing. Well, yeah. If they're like a bunch of bullets in the lighter on the ground. I think we're gonna keep the same silhouette as the little rectangle thing. But I kind of like how it folds. I kind of like how this one moves around and looks. Okay, I don't know. Let's just not do that for now. I kind of like the shape of this, but I kind of like this mechanism more. And I wonder if there's a way to combine these things together. Okay, I have a I have a rough idea of what I want to do. I'm going to draw a picture of it for myself to try to see if this is actually a valid idea. Okay, let's try to make this. This might look kind of weird, but let's give it a shot. Okay, yeah, let's do it. So we're gonna keep this a square. We're not gonna bevel it. And delete that. Is that a good shape for the bottom? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so we're gonna nudge you in just a little bit. 0.05. Same thing for you. 0.05. I'm gonna nudge you two in. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna save that. Cuttlefish says, I just found something called a Tesla coil lighter that looks pretty wild. Yeah, sure, let's take a look. Okay, I think I have seen pictures of this before. It kind of looks like a taser, but is actually a lighter. That's pretty weird looking. Very sci-fi looking. I kind of like the look of this one. Cool. Thanks for the suggestion. Looks pretty wild. Huh. Brax2 says this would be pretty useless for a stealth game, but I was researching antique lighters for a project a while ago and found an entertaining subcategory of lighters that doubled as little music boxes. Huh. Let's take a look at that. Music aux. Ooh, I like the look of this. Oh. Wow. Cigarette lighter music boxes. That's wild. I would not have guessed that. I kind of like this. Working wind-up music box. Oh my god. Yeah, let's take a look. Oh, they're not going to show anything about it. I want to see how this looks on enough. Kind of like the look of this. Oh, okay. So you press down this button and this part folds up. What it looks like. I kind of like that. A lot. I think that's a lot more interesting than what I wanted to do. Yeah, let's do this. Save this image. Okay. Okay, so there's a little gold, there's a little silver trim, top and bottom. Okay, could do that. Gonna delete you. Delete you also. Do I want to do that? Let's start over. All right, so we're gonna do that. E.05 that way. E.05. Okay, all right. Then we're going to turn off backface culling. Grab lab is a little bit easier. Something for you. You do that. Let's see, 0.2. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, we can make it a little bit taller. I should move this to a more appropriate position. Over here. Oops. Let's kind of stretch you out a little bit. 0.5. All right. Looks okay. Wild Fun says if you throw a music box slider, it could be a noise distraction, like throwing a magazine in Metal Gear Solid 5. Let's music box slider. Oh, this is the one.
Okay, we got a nice little musical
Make music play on this thing. Here's how this works. Whoa! He just took off the entire thingamajig.
and then just like a normal zipper or any other fluid lighter, here's where you put the flint and the flute fuel. Real nice, works good. Needs flint and fuel, obviously. Took that out. I think it needs a new wick as well, but a little lighter. Check it out. Thanks.
Yeah, I guess he didn't really play it. Huh. Huh, huh, huh. Very cool. Very weird. Very cool. All right. Yeah. So let's make this little mechanism on top. Okay, so this hinge is for little gate right here, I think. Trying to think of the best way to make this thing. All right, I have a rough idea. I'm gonna make a cylinder. It's gonna be 7 faces. We don't need top or bottom on it. I'm gonna shove you over here. Can make it a little bit smaller. Okay. Then we're gonna shrink you down. Cool. Okay, so that's kind of a L-shaped thing right here. Need a hinge right there. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, looks fine. All right, let's start building this little structure right here. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to extrude just a little bit. Say 0.1. Something for you. That. Okay. So now we can extrude upwards. Okay. Something like that. Cuttlefish says, for the game I'm making, I plan on having an enemy made of oil that you can destroy by throwing lit cigarettes at. That's pretty good. I like that. I think that would look really good. Enemy made of oil. Sounds very dangerous. It sounds like a very dangerous existence for them. Okay, let's do that. Okay, all right. Okay, so we're going to do a cut right here. Let's see if we can do this. Z. We want to do it about right there, so. Let's see if that works. Looks okay. Delete you. I'm going to extrude you a little bit. Say 0.05. Same thing for you. Fill in this gap. Alright, looks pretty good. Yeah, looks alright. Fill that in, fill that in. You. Do that, then that, then that. Okay. Oops. That look okay? Yeah, that works. That's all right. Cool. Okay, looks good so far. Okay, so there's going to be a hinge right here. Then we need a little arm that connects to that hinge. It's going to be right here. Okay. I'll do that. Fill in this hole right here. So now we're going to extrude an arm. Comes out of this thing. 0.5, sure. I'm gonna nudge it a little bit in. All right, that looks fine. That looks okay. Now we're gonna squeeze this in. 0.05. Look okay. Looks fine. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Okay, so now the last bit we're going to model is this trigger, is the lever right here. I think we're going to do some creative liberties on this lever. Okay, so I'm gonna make a cube. Like that. Like that. So I like to make buttons and levers a little bit exaggerated, just for gameplay reasons. I like things to be very readable. And it's a little bit, if a button or lever like moves a very short distance, they can be kind of hard to read. So I like to give them a little bit of extra clearance so that they can move a farther distance, so the player can kind of tell what's going on a lot easier. That's the goal, at least. So we're gonna go like that. I'm gonna go like that. Does that feel pretty good? This is a very unsafe lighter because I'm sure this design will just constantly accidentally ignite. That's no good. Okay. It feels okay. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Yeah, let's just duplicate you. Turn you into the arm. That. Okay. So we have this, that, and now where was it? There was a thing that I used before. Spin? So that's kind of what I want, but it's just way too big. I don't quite remember how to make it smaller. How did this work again? Huh? Pretty close to what I want, I think. Yeah. I think that works. All right, let's stick with that. Now we're just going to extrude you. Something like that. That work? Rex2 says, what a pleasantly chunky lighter. It looks like you could run it over with a fleet of buses and it'd still work. Yeah, this thing is bulletproof. This thing is this is a very beastly cigarette lighter. Alright, I think it looks pretty good. I think we'll stick with this. Yeah, let's start consolidating our mesh together. Uh-oh. Got a problem here. Got some backwards faces. Let's see. How do we handle this? Nope. That's no good. Nope. Well, let's try to fix it. Where was it at? Mesh. Normals, recalculate outside. All right, there you go. Yeah, looks better. Oh yeah, I wanted to try to bevel these edges. Oops. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. All right, looks good. Looks good to me. Now let's make some bones. Let's make some bones. So we're gonna go up here. Same thing for you. Whoa. It's weird. Oh shoot, I made it. Okay, that's fine. We could fix this. Do that. Move you over there, and we'll kind of nudge you right there. Give you more appropriate names. You're going to be called Cap. You're going to be called Fighter Button. How about Fighter Lever? There. Those are the two bones. Do we need more bones? You know what? Let's make one more bone. I'm gonna make a bone for where the fire comes out. Is there? Oh, looks good. Oh yeah. I forgot to model out. Oh yeah. I forgot to model out the cylinder. Hide you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna extrude in a little bit. Extrude down. And then merge you in the center. Yeah. Okay. Pretty good so far. Like it. I don't know if this ladder is going to be super enormous or super tiny. It's gonna be a little bit tricky to resize it later if it's the wrong size. Well, I hope I did it right then. Otherwise, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. So let's do a texture for this. Okay, so What's the best way of doing this? What is the best way to texture this object? Okay, we're gonna do some UV mapping. UV. We want a square? Sure, square is fine. Don't do that. Oops. Okay. I'll shove you down here. So, we're gonna first start with this thing. We want you to have a nice texture. Nice and big. Actually, what does need a texture here? It's a texture for the little handle. The texture for the screw right here. Is that it? Is that it for our textures? Maybe. Cool. Nice and easy. So let's get you two as big as I can get it. I'm gonna get you. I'm trying to blow you up also. Alright, and I guess the rest will just squeeze into here. Sure. So, we are going to, you go to UVs, export UV layout, 2024, sure. We call it UV. Okay, so now I'm going to open up the file we just made, UV. Make a new layer. Rename you to UV. All right, let's texture this thing. So I guess we want the handle to be the brightest part. That's the... If I was designing an object, I want the part you interact with to be the brightest thing. That. I'll use my color layer. Perfect. I like to leave things not anti-aliased. The reason for that is it lets me do color swaps later a lot easier. And do here, expand number. I'm gonna make it a little bit darker. A little bit brown. Yeah. Looks good. Okay. So for the little handle bit, we are gonna tracked by. We could do more. Select. Right. Yeah. That. I was thinking a nice dotted texture would be nice. See if we have a suitable one. Well, let's try it out. Fill pattern. I wish this was easier to use. I kind of have to just look at each one and see what size it is. Let's try this one. Oh, it's not bad. What was that? 30 by 30? Camp 89, 59. Maybe 59 would be good. 80, that's pretty good. Let's take a look at what larger size looks like. Yeah, 89. Ooh, yeah, actually I like that. I like this the most. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to select layer mask. Wait, where is it? Layer mask, reveal all. And then we're gonna smudge out the parts that we don't want. Nope. Try this one. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna use this tool. Okay. Yeah, that works. Let's save this. Skin. And you are going to load up that texture. Take a look. Oh, it's good. Okay. Let's make a nice screw texture for right here. A bit lighter. And again, we're gonna make a new layer. Always keep things in layers. Because someday you're gonna have to modify it, and it's gonna be a pain in the butt if you don't keep it in a layer. Look right there or so. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Another circle. Then we are gonna center it by selecting the bigger circle. Come on. Then selecting the smaller circle. And do the transform tools. Boop. Boop. Perfect. Nice and centered. Let's check it out. Looks good. Okay. Yeah, let's make a little palette for this now. Color layer. Gonna make some cubes. Let's see what's the best way of doing this. You. Yeah. Looks okay. I like to make a little variation of the color tone and kind of bake in some shadows. I think baking shadows is a little bit frowned upon by some people, but I love it. I think it makes it more readable and gives it a little, I don't know, I just like the look of it. Okay. Yeah, looks good. Let's do the same thing for the button right here. And we're going to make a darker variation of this. For you. Okay, looks good. For the cylinder, we could just use the same brown tone. I kind of like to keep my palette very limited. Oops. Do that. Do a bit of that. Then for the sides, we make them a little bit brighter to make it pop out a little bit. Okay, looking good. Yeah, let's do the same thing for the bottom. I'm gonna make this all dark. Then the side trim, we're gonna make it a little bit brighter. Okay. Good. And finally, what color do we want this to be? I guess we could just make it bright silver. And this little bit will be a little bit darker. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, last bit is side of it. I think a nice yellow tone is kind of nice. Work well. Do that. Then a little bit darker. Right there. Oops. There we go. And make this a little bit darker. Okay, getting there. Looking pretty good. So one thing we gotta do is, oh, you know what, actually, so when this thing folds up, it's gonna reveal this hole. Yeah, we need to kind of make an illusion that makes it look like this hole is enters a little void. Because right now it looks like it just enters a little bowl, and that doesn't look right. So we're gonna do some texture trickery. Go like, yeah, something like that. A layer called the gradient. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a gradient circle that goes to pitch black. Something like that. Now here, we're going to project it from the top. Right there. There we go. So now it kind of transitions into darkness. Yeah, I could do a better job with that actually. How about that? Yeah, that works. Cool. I was also thinking that when this folds up, it would be nice if the bottom of this gray block had a texture. Oops. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, let's do that. Go here, do like that. What do we want down here? Maybe just like a circle. Something nice and simple. Sure. Keep it simple. Right here, project from view. All right, that'll work. Okay, we have a textured lighter now. Cool. That'll look pretty nice in the game. Awesome. All right. I think I'm going to leave it there for now. And we'll continue this next time. Thanks all for joining me. Thanks all for hanging out in the chat. It's been fun. But we will continue next time. All right. Have a good weekend, y'all. See you next week. Bye for now.